L2S's Racing League. It's tier 2 tonight and we are live at Hungary. Standard format, short quali with a 50% race. It's myself, Infamous, you've got here on commentary. I look forward to presenting to you guys what will hopefully be an interesting race. Just making sure I get the link to the Discord. I knew a few people have already made their way across the stream. And as I say that, we've got a few drivers making their way out of the pits to hit an early run. So as a number of drivers are on their out laps, let's have a look at what tyres they've fitted. So yeah, a little bit of a mixed bag. The majority of drivers are on the softs, a few on the mediums. I like Mitch, Ray Zunden, Paul Oliver, GT Fanatic, Bill Jim, seeing if they can get an early run and hopefully a good run in. That would see them starting on what I would like to think would be the more favourable strategy. The alternate strategy does seem to be really powerful in this game, as on board David De Joel. Take a little ride with him as he goes through the first sector. Don't touch that curb. That's distorted him. Gets to the tricky chicane. Putting a good line out of that now into this really quick section. It's the left, right, modulate the throttle, and this section gets even quicker. The left, full throttle. The right, you're making sure you keep it within track limits, and he does. The rock set in the provisional pole position lap time as it stands. As he's the first driver to have completed a lap. As on board the penultimate corner, David De Joel now looking to carry as much corner speed through the final corner. Up into gear 4, gear 5, DRS wide open. Where does that take him? 15.015. Really good lap from him. In the interim, we saw Desert Rat put a good lap in. So on board with Jinnah, who is our debutant driver tonight. He's recently joined the league, joined the community, and it'll be good to see how he gets on. And as he exits the final corner, let's put him 16.0. Puts him just behind Mogi, ahead of Mitch, who set a lap on mediums. And with all that happening, just Ray Zunden setting a really good lap on the mediums, a 15.0. Definitely looks like that could be contention for starting berth. But Sim V, where on earth did he pull out a 13.7? Well, that's mega. That will probably make Ray Zunden think twice about potentially starting on those mediums. Let's get out the way. Maybe on a lap or space bound on 2 lap old tyres, which are likely to be, because he maybe invalidate the first run, first lap. When Benny gets out of the way as he gets to the chicane, carrying the 6 speed through. Maybe got a bit too much curve there. Forward through this section, modulating the throttle in gear 4. Oh, the curve sucked him in, and that's the end of his lap there. Eskimo. He's getting through the final couple corners. I could admire his delivery. Looking fly as always. Yep, and yep, that puts King Eskimo up into P11. Not sure who the driver there behind him was. I do think it was Little Jim, if I'm right saying. Yep, it was Little Jim. Or Lil Jim, as I should really be pronouncing it. So the majority of drivers have done their first laps, put their first runs in. Simby's definitely going to be the happiest of everyone, putting in a bloody quick 13.7 on his opening first hot lap. Board with BMC, I think he might be a little bit out of sync with the rest of the pack. Maybe purposely done this just so he can get the tractor himself as he plummets down the hill, fast right as now you see a car in the distance as they stay left and he goes right. Doesn't invalidate through that left-hander and now stay away from the curb. Does that nicely, picks up the throttle well. Going through the chicane, misses the first apex but manages to catch you in the second. Now through this left-hander from the right-hander, trying to carry as much speed through that, back on the full on throttle. This section's easy left and now, he would have been able to carry a bit more speed through that if he was able to hit the apex, but nonetheless carrying good speed through that corner. And now the penultimate 2 corners, a long left-hander here, just trying to carry as much minimum speed possible. And now to the right, and he so much want to fling it in and get back on full throttle as soon as, and it looks like he has one of the throttles there well, and that takes him to P3. Good lap there from BMC. Good lap there from him. Happy with that. Goes through Spaceman, yep, starting out. Let's just stay on. Let's just keep an eye on his lap. And a Spaceman crosses the line. Good lap. 14.5 puts him into second place. He'll be happy about that. And now as a few more drivers are on their second runs. David is all. Can't believe he's up on his splits there. Coming through the final corner. Is he able to make an improvement? And he does. 37 matches. Oh, as you can see, the lap time difference there was only 3 thousandths of a second between David Dejol and Simvi, but Simvi is going to be on a lap, and oh, he's invalidated, so he's going to need to go for another lap or change his tyres. Ray Zundin is adamant that he wants to start on these mediums and is going out for a second lap on them, so let's see how he gets on towards the back end of his lap. Still Jim's on an out lap. GT Fanatics invalidated as well. Zundin's up by just under a tenth. And he invalidates. He must be fuming there. It was so little. And as Daddy Pig loses there, very easy to. Little Jim is about to start a lap. Stay with him. That takes spacebar to P3. Just 3 minutes now to go. Has he put in that lap a little bit too early? As the majority of drivers are either in the pits or they're out laps. Spaceman on a hot lap going through the chicane, does that a lot better this time. Did well not to invalidate there, were Ray Zundin had done earlier, carry the speed. He's just under a tenth up, 7,000 up, 700 sorry, up on his PB. Not going to be enough to change his position unless he's able to gain more in this final corner. Stays tight, hopefully looking to get full throttle quicker than he did last lap. And it wasn't improving, he lost time there in that final sector. As Wayne exits the final corner, he's going to see an improvement. Moving on to 2/10, not enough to increase his provisional starting position. Simvi's out. He's left it literally until the last possible moment. More or less quality lap out. And can start in the last possible second. And David Dejol is looking to maybe recharge his ERS before, because he was on a not good lap. BNC improves by 2/10. Takes him in front of Desert Rat. David Dejol has gone for second lap after cooling down that first lap. Let's see where Simvi is. Stay on board with him. It's going to be tight. Get him to get to the line. It's going to be tight. He's not going to make it. I think he knows he's messed this up maybe. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's missed it. Or has he got it? I don't know. I think he's got it. I think the game does give you a little bit of time to be able to set a lap in. Oh, Mitch is invalidated, and that's gonna leave him at best starting 7th. Ray Zundin on a flying lap, coming through the middle sector. Quick left, boss right. Oh, he got a bit of understeer through that. A little bit of lag. It's a good lap. I'm not sure if it's enough for provisional pole. That's P3. That being said, Simvi is, I'm not sure if he's improving or not as he gets through the final corner. Lil Jim is locked in P3, sorry. So let's see if this can be for pole, and it is improved by 1/10 of a second. David Dejol, he's invalidated, so he's been pipped to the post by Simvi by 1/10 of a second, and look how close the times are there between the top 4. That's really, really close. Well, there we have it. That is our starting grid. Fantastic job from Simvi. He was looking very confident all qualifying. Set that really quick early 13.7 that only David Dejol was able to beat, and improved by exactly 1/10 of a second in that final lap, and that's pole. Big shout out to David Dejol second and Lil Jim in P3. So quali done. Simvi on pole, David Dejol second, Lil Jim third. It's going to be tight. Ray Zundin's on the second road of the grid. top 5 drivers were separated by 0.2 of a second. So as the drivers now do the final tweaks to their setup, those outside of the top 10 selecting their initial tyres to start on and fuel loads. Proceed to on the formation lap. The drivers get an opportunity to warm their tyres, getting to a good temperature. So as the AWS strategy comes up, it is a soft to hard strategy. Well, it does suggest a soft medium. Be keen to see what strategy works out best. Let's have a quick look at the tyre situation. So everyone outside of the top 10 is starting on the mediums. Top 10s are all on the softs. So as the pack makes their way round, and as the 5 lights go, Codemaster's glitch. And it's go, go, go. It's good. Looks like it was a good getaway there from Lil Jim. It's 3 wide going into turn 1. Oh, Simvi's on the outside, got blocked out by Lil Jim, and David Joel is on the far inside, but Lil Jim got a really good exit. Side by side, David Joel and Lil Jim going to turn 1, but Lil Jim's got the exit. He's got the racing line and he carries it through. Then I think just got overtaken by Spaceman and is now dropped down to 5th. Yes, I think that is what happened. Going into the chicane. Oh, it's David Joel is applying the pressure on Lil Jim. Lil Jim's got a little bit too much gap up between him. Let's see if there are any overtakes going to turn 1. No. But no, on the inside T-lock, the massive slide, is that going to let anyone through? No. No, it's David Israel, still super close behind Lil Jim. Definitely looks like he's got a little bit more pace than him right now. Coming down, and we can see positions gained, who's won, who's lost. No real big losers, which shows how clean that first opening sequence was. But yeah, Lil Jim gaining 2, Simbi losing 2. So those two are the swap positions. With China there with +3. Really good start from him, and then we've got a couple -3s, Daddy Pig, Pro over. As Shoal still just hounding the back of Lil Jim. Simbi's there, just waiting to see, half a second behind, waiting to see. On board Desert Rat as he's on his pursuit of Mitch. These two definitely had a few battles over the last season and a half. Definitely both be looking to be improving from their current positions. As that's a 3-second corner cutting penalty for Spaceman, and that's one there for Daddy Pig Jr. As Raisin has managed to get past Spaceman on the inside of the penultimate corner, final corner. Spaceman tucking in into the slipstream. Oh, BMC's got the overspeed. BMC's got the overspeed. Ooh. Oh, BMC's not managed to. He's been squeezed out by Raisin. This is a really tough battle between these three drivers. They know that the more they battle, the more it just lets Simbi and the front two, top 3 at least, just run away from them. But it looks like Spaceman Raisin has cemented his position, and now he can look to chase down Simbi and along with him and the front 2 drivers. Overtake there from Mitch on BMC, I think maybe opportunistic, maybe pounced on a mistake. Five laps in. The gaps are really tight still. Importantly to note, David Joel is more than a second behind Lil Jim. So Lil Jim's managed to get out of his 1 second DRS window. Simvi still really within that gap, and we've got a yellow flag in sector 1. Someone looks like they have an incident with his fun, but all green, nothing to worry about. We have a position change, so a couple of cars in the pit stop early. Someone's hit the wall, the rod. But we've got medium tyres on Desert Run, medium tyres on Mohi. 4 drivers in the pits. Let's see where they come out. That 1 second gap that little Jim built is gone. We've got a few more drivers in the pits. Little Jim has decided to stay out, so that's behind looking to get an undercut in. Somebody's come out, still behind David Shaw. Eskimo is now between them as David Joe's lost it into the wall. That's going to be a safety car, isn't it? Is it not? Oh, that's so unlucky for Davide. It's a safety car, full course safety car. Sembi is going to be annoyed the fact that well, he pit the lap on the lap before, and now it's the safety cars come out, and the likes of, well, the leader, Little Jim, Ray Zundin, who was 4th, Wayne Bennett, who I think was fighting for 10th, 11th, have all stayed out, all maximised all the way down to King Eskimo. They were all going to have gained from the safety car, and I think at this juncture, let's just have a look what tyres they're all going to go for. Lil Jim on the yards, Ray Zundin on the yards. Let's see what Wayne puts on. Serhards, I think that's literally the move forward from everyone, so. Ooh, this is going to be interesting, especially with the tyres. As you can see, we've got a mixed bag here on the tyres. Those on the hards certainly going to the end. Not sure if the mediums can do anything more than maybe 15 laps, 20 at a push. Somebody's gonna need to pit. And so's gonna Desert Rat, Mitch. Yeah, no, it's this is the way it goes, right? In racing. Yep, and yeah, just had a look at the stream. We've got a Fudge McMuffin who, yeah, is here to watch his mate. Well, he said Ginger. I'm assuming Gino is. It is Ginger. So yeah, shout out for watching. Definitely enjoying the free pit stop. A lot of the drivers are. Hopefully the safety car isn't out for too much longer. So the signal's gone out that the safety car is in this lap. So it's XD Little Jim's responsibility to slow the pack down, allow the safety car to make its way into the pits as Raisin is trying to get alongside, minimize the gap. Interesting if he's going to descend here as soon as he's made it past the apex, as Raisin is anticipating that, and Little Jim, bad exit out of it, bad exit. Raisin followed him right through. Oh, we're going to see an overtake for the lead on the safety car restart. Raisin trying to go around the outside. Is he going to go for the cutback? Cuts back in. They are side by side. Little Jim is going to try to squeeze him and keep him as far left as possible, right as possible. And he goes for the switchback. He goes deep. Is he going to go for the switchback again? Nope, and he looks to have protected that well. To stay on board, see if there's anything going to happen going into this corner. Nope. And let's look further down the pack. Obviously, you see an overtake between GT Fanatic and PR Oliver. Sorry to miss that. Just getting into the pack just to see how busy it is around here. It's cars on nose to tail. Oh, as we see, everyone stay safe. I don't think any damage was caused. No wing damage was hit there. As BMC, Mogi, and Jinner are just battling hard in the midfield as Mitch is into the pits. Not sure if that is for wing damage. Let's see. As Daddy Pig and Desert are fighting for P3, both from the mediums. Daddy Pig definitely on the old medium, 10 lap old mediums, and he's binned it. Very easy to bin it on the exit of that corner, and that's going to be another safety car. That's unfortunate for Daddy Pig Jr. There were so many places on this track to get a little bit too eager on the throw and the car just to go, and that's the end. As it is, the walls are not close, but the walls are still there, like the barriers are still there. Too big of a mistake will just kill you. So what are drivers going to do regarding the strategy? What are drivers like the likes of Desert Rat and those who are on the mediums going to do now? Because we know the hard tires are going to go to the end, and yep, we've got Desert Rat in the pits. I think maybe he's a little bit unsure. Definitely, I think lost a bit of time there. Spaceman's really close up to him. most of the medium runners are now on the yards. Has to take him to the end. There could be a late safety car, but you just can't gamble on the fact that the tyres won't go to the end. And yeah, for those who initially went on the hard tyres, the likes of King Eskimo, the likes of the likes of GT Fanatic. Oh, GT Fanatic I think started. May have started on those tyres, so put them on really early, but that's definitely brought him and Pro Oliver back into play. He's there on board with Wayne Bennett, looking like an Aston Martin now. He has been rocking the British Racing green livery this season and all of last season, and to be fair as well, cross platforms, GT Sport, he would only have a green livery for his car. So good to see him in a good position, on the right strategy, what he seems to be with the leaders. BMC is the anomaly in this situation, the only driver on the medium tyres, and as I say that, the safety car is in this lap. So Lil Jim nearly got caught last lap by Ray Zundin. And Ray Zundin nearly binned it on the exit. May give an opportunity for Wayne Bennett to capitalise. Ginner is all over the back of BMC, goes for the overtake on the inside. Little bit of wheel contact, but that's all good. Looking to make an impression in the first corner. BMC and a Desert Rat and Spaceman. Oh, as Pro Oliver is locking up and a little bit of contact with GT Fanatic, but it's all good. As they're a few car wide and Spaceman looks to be spun around at the chicane. I think there was 2 or 3 cars trying to go through that chicane at the same time. Definitely not a wise idea. On, at the front few positions, this is still status quo. No one's made an overtake. Here in the middle, it's just war. As Desert Rat just slips down the inside of PR Oliver and gets a good exit out. Looks like PR Oliver is struggling right now a little bit as Mitch is showing a little interest. Dipping his nose in, and he's almost in there, and he's lost it on exit. Oliver's lost it on exit, and he's spun it around. Is that going to trigger another sort of safety car? Desert Rat's made another overtake, so he's definitely on a roll. Our poleman, Sim V, currently in 9th place, mid-pack, just trying to get back through the field. He's had a difficult race. Strategy and the safety cars have definitely not been working to his favour, as the DRS is now enabled. BMC is closing up onto the back of Wayne, thinks otherwise. We're going for the overtake into turn 1. Kenny uses the extra grip from those medium tyres. Going to turn 2, not yet. pulls back in onto the racing line. And GT Fanatic has lost it exactly the same place that Daddy Pig did, and it's another safety car. Let's just go for the scorecard. I think safety car number 3 now. Surely there's a cap on the safety cars that we can get in this game. So now, with 20 laps now to go, don't think anyone will be going into the pits at this point. Yeah. It's been a bit stop start, hasn't it? Not because of any sort of incidents between drivers hitting each other or whatnot. It's just drivers just spinning it, losing traction, and as soon as that happens on this track, in those traction zones, the barriers are so close and race can go kaput, and it has gone kaput for 3 drivers today. As the track is, yeah, a little bit busy. Slayer, those mediums are not making the need to pray for another safety car. I think the safety car's come a little bit short, a little bit too early, and yeah, I don't know how many more safety cars we're gonna get. We've had 3 so far. Let's just hope this is the 3rd and final one. You know, bad things comes in 3. Please end all the bad things that we have in this race. So safety cars in this lap. Lil Jim's probably getting a little bit annoyed with this now. It's his 3rd restart. It's been caught out once, nearly caught out once. Ray has binned it second time. Let's see what happens here. Ray has got an absolutely good star on him. Wait, has not been able to. Way's had a good jump on him as well. He's gone on the outside. This is literally a carbon copy of the last safety car restart, but he's not gone for the switchback. He's tried to hang around the outside, but Little Jim is definitely ready this time. So close, but yet not enough, Ray. Oh, it's BMC. Still on those old mediums. See how long they are now. Been on for 11 lap old mediums. Whoa. They're going to be worse for wear by now. He should be feeding him maybe in a couple laps. Just having a little glance through the mid pack. So Simbi has now managed to get to the back of Desert Rat, and to be fair now is in relative touching distance with the leaders. BMC is Desert Rat is a quick driver, so it's not going to be easy for Simbi to make an impression on him, and I'd say that. Oh, BMC closing on Wayne Bennett. Looks like his medium tyres are still decent. He's just going to hang on for the next few laps, and surely his hard tyres will be the better of those two. That is the closest gap on track, BMC and Wayne. And shout out to Baru's Shoes, egging Wayne on for a podium. I'm egging Wayne on for a podium. He's got a penalty. We're not going to look at the penalties until the end, or see where it all shakes up at the end of the race. And as the track gets really busy, it's good to see the community watching the race. Seeing this, it has been a clean race. It's just been some stupid driver errors on traction that's just meant we've had a million safety cars. But when we have had some racing, it's been alright. It's been good. It's on board with who was our pole man, now up in P6, still not able to get through. And I said, make that impression on Desert Rat. Said it's a little bit of a train behind Wayne Bennett now. He just needs to stay composed and just keep driving his own race. As Desert Rat just locks up behind BMC. I'm not going to be helping out those hard tyres and making them last to the end of the race. So now this train is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the way down, all the way from Wayne Bennett from P3 down to Mitch in P8. So you can't make a mistake. None of these drivers can afford to make, even have a slight oversteer moment, or they will lose a position. And Wayne's currently got the most to lose, set up there nicely in P3. Back on board with Ray, half a second behind, 4/10 behind Lil Jim. Lil Jim's managed to keep him behind, and and tamed the Raisin in this race so far. Yeah, the chat's definitely really getting busy, and yeah, good to see Seb Bauer, our tier 1 commentator, watching the race. Looking forward to seeing you, hearing your voice later on. Definitely, it's a lot of the tier 1 drivers watching this race, I think. Yeah, scouting for strategy, what our race could become us. And yeah, really good to see all you guys active in the chat, watching the race. Hopefully I'm giving you guys a good view of what's going on. I'm not going to show any penalties until we get to the end of the race. 3-second penalty there for T-Luck. I think, yeah, this race has been split into two. The top two, it's a 1v1 between Lil Jim and Ray Zundin with 12 laps to go. And then the second race is this train behind Wayne Bennett, who is doing a good job keeping them behind, as BMC of course had to pit for a new set of tyres. He's not too far off the back of the train. But no, Wayne has done a good job so far with Deseret now. Half second behind him, Simpy, Moki, Mitch completing this train here, which will determine, or may determine, the final podium position and largely the top 10 results for this race. As Deseret trying to make an overtake on Wayne. You know, it's not good. It's hard to get through that section. Stay as close as you can. Just get a good exit in the final corner at Deseret, and DRS should do the rest. I'm gonna say that Simbi is equally as close to Deseret as he is to Wayne. Ray Zundin, fastest lap of the race. He's closing in. That's an overtake for the lead. Oh, Ray has executed that, and as I say that, Deseret has got through as they come down the hill. Wayne is trying to fight it. He doesn't, and I think Simvi had an oversteer moment, because Simvi has lost the place now to Mogi. He can't even have a little oversteer moment, or another car's all over the back here. Now Simvi's got a bit of pressure now from Mitch, who is waiting to pounce on any mistakes on that train, and say that the Rog, he's catching the train, so this train just could get longer and longer and longer. Wayne just needs to keep close, stay within DRS of Desert Rat, or run the risk of being vulnerable in the start-finish straight. Keep an eye on that Delta. It's coming down. Yeah. Side by side, Simvi, Mogi, Simvi. Simvi's on the outside, but he can carry the speed through. He's got the inside and he's Mogi's not giving him any room, and Simvi is lagging. Slots back in behind. Mogi, got no idea what Mogi would have seen on his screen. As Gina puts in the fastest lap of the race. So Ray has now managed to pull out of the DRS window of Lil Jim, so he looks like he's now plotting to just run away. Wayne has lost the DRS to Desert Rat. So that podium that I was hoping for maybe now no longer happening, but still certainly right now it looks like it is a good result. Just unsure in regards to the penalty situation, but an overtake there. BMC on a fresh set of mediums, getting past Spaceman, turn 2, that was a good overtake. BMC now is looking to make the overtake on King Eskimo. A little bit of wheel banging there going through the corner. Hopefully no damage incurred. Yeah, it looks like he's got his end plates, they're all good. As BMC now back up to P9 as PR Olive has retired from the race. Looks like he has gone into the pits to retire. Unfortunate for him. Maybe it wasn't a good race. Wayne is managing to keep Mogi from attacking. Maybe Wayne's got a bit too more ERS, having a better exit, but Mogi's just not managing to make the impression that I thought, or that maybe he thought he was going to be able to make. Really, really good drive now from Wayne. Everyone behind him has a penalty as well as him, so let's not, for the element of surprise, let's see how that turns out at the end of the race. So, Jenna made an overtake on T-Luck. This race was once looking really, really good for him. I think maybe a mistake, spin, something, compromised in broken wing. It sent him now 19 seconds behind King Eskimo. So, Mogi, bad exit out of that corner, making him now susceptible to Simbi. Simbi's now taking the inside lane. Mogi's tried to cover it, squeeze in, but not work. Simi's now got the overtake executed, and now Simbi will be looking to hunt down Wayne Bennett. Now the gaps have now seem like they have spaced out. Only real sort of fight now is between Wayne, Mogi and Simbi. So as Wayne, Simbi, Mogi exit the final quarter, yeah, Simbi's really close to backing on Wayne. He's got the DRS, cuts to the inside, and Ray Zundin has left the session. He's connection issues. So Simbi's managed to get past Wayne. Ray Zundin's back in his car. I think he's going to be able to take control in a second, hopefully. And Mitch has retired from the race. Virtual safety car. I think he lost it in the final corner. Yeah. So Raisin is back in his car. We have got a virtual safety car. And Simvi's got a drive-through for speeding under VSC. Ugh. But with Green, that's such a shame. He's managed to pull himself up to P4. And now he's got to serve a drive-through. As the lag, I thought Simbi Rhea was in the wall there. Yep, and Raisin has been disconnected again. That's a shame. 33 hours, 35 laps was working, and now when Wayne is in the pits. Why is Wayne in the pits? Why is Wayne in the pits? Drive-through. It must be for a drive-through with SimV. Oh my god. That's a shame. Oh, Wayne. Oh, Sim. Oh my god. Rayson then back in the lobby to see if he can take control of his car before the end of the race. As Lil Jim now starts the final lap. He's driven a short race. Difficult. He's had Raisin in on his ass all race. But the connection issues over the last couple of laps has given a little bit of respite. Desert Rat's done well to get himself up to P3. Mogi currently P4. Yeah, the drivers are quite spaced out. On some late race casualties, in a sense, SimV and Wayne with drive-throughs that they've literally just had to serve, ruin their races, travelling what, P4, P5. But it's been an assured drive from Lil Jim. It's been a confident drive from Lil Jim, and as Lil Jim makes his way through the final corner cautiously on those really old hard tyres, Lil Jim wins. Well done, mate. Good victory. Solid second place. Raisin then as he destroys his car crossing the line. Desert Rat coming through for a strong third, weaving across the line. He's penalty. Penalties is meant. Desert Rat has got second. Mogi's currently third. Rogue fourth. As yet the cars. It's carnage off the, as they've crossed the line. Simbi 7th. Wayne is in 8th. All the cars are crashing into each other. With T-Lock and King Eskimo only 7/10 between them. And Eskimo jumps T-Lock on penalties, and Jenna on his debut with a puncture crosses the line. P12 just out the points. Driver of the day goes to the Rog. Great drive from you, bud. Yep, that was a great win there for Lil Jim. An assured, confident drive. Good second place for Raya. Raisin was in the lead when the disconnection issues happened, so he should have, maybe thinking to himself, he should have gotten more from the race. And great drive back from Desert Rat. Made the 2-stop work. Yeah, that's the rest of the grid. Mogi P4, The Rock P5, great drive from him, BMC6, Sim V7, Wayne 8th, those two unlucky with the drive-throughs on the safety car VSC Restart, Spaceman 9th and King Eskimo up to P10 and snatches the final point from T-Luck. Oh, that was an exciting race. A lot went on there. I thank you all for watching. Yeah, I thank everyone on the stream who has watched, commented, and hopefully bared my voice on commentary. I've been Infamous. Thank you all for joining us for our Tier 2 race. I'll be in Tier 1, hosted by our resident Tier 1 commentator Seb Bauer. So I hope you all join and catch his stream on his channel. The link will be in our Discord. I've been Infamous. Thank you all. See you next week. Peace.